All right, welcome back, guys. I've got a really neat video for you today. This is that petrified wood that I had in the previous video, but it is heated. So this over here is the raw, and this here is the heated. And boy, did it slick up with about, I think around 600 degrees or so. And I'm excited to work it. You know, the raw state was, it was pretty rough, but now that we got this piece, I'm really, really excited. So, how do I want to do this? First, bring this light over a little bit. Secondly, I'm gonna get an appropriate bopper. This one likely, and maybe the other one. And I already measured. Now from corner to corner is 6 inches, corner to corner. So it's a literal square, just about. Well, not a square, a rectangle, if you will. So I think what I decided beforehand, I think I'm gonna go from here to here. I think that's gonna be best. So with that in mind, I'm gonna get rid of these corners. I want to get rid of, wait. Get rid of these corners. I remember seeing this angle. I'm gonna shoot this one down so I can come across the top, and that'll give me some air to shoot back in through here. This is kind of a cortex-y side. This is towards the middle. Towards the middle, it gets a little bit grainier, but also towards the edge. I mean, the edge is grainier than the grainier inside. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. So we're gonna bevel this. And if you want me to show you the other part of my kiln load that I did, I would be happy to do that. Where's my other abrasive? Is it down here? I bet you it's somewhere. Oh, it's right there. There we go. All right. Because I was really pleased with how this last load came out. Now, again, is it possible that this thing just shatters and breaks? Yes. I mean, it's got a lot of areas where it can do that quite easily. But we're gonna do our best and kind of see what comes from it. I think I'm gonna go with a little bigger bopper. That felt interesting. All right, so now we're digging into it. Starting to see what this is gonna be like. I love how it turned black, by the way. It's just usually if it's chert, it'll turn red or pinkish. So very interesting. All right. Obviously gives us this. And we wanna cut this angle too, but also make it where it is useful for us. So probably this way. And all these little flakes, I mean, they might not be much, but maybe a little dart can be made out of that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Marshall, you saying hi? Marshall says hi. Marshall's my dog. All the OGs remember my dog Pete, who passed away. Good old dog. I loved them. Still do. Huge shout out to Miss Jennifer Mobley, who I don't know if I ever showed it on the channel. Have I showed it on the channel? If not, y'all would be very impressed. She sometimes comes and cleans up my scraps, and she makes little art. I shouldn't say little. Beautiful canvases of different animals and items and things and fish and all sorts of stuff. Portraits even, I think. I don't know how much she's done recently, but anyway, she made one of my old dog, Pete. And that meant a lot to me. So, Ms. Jennifer, if you're watching, big thank you for that. Still have it for sure. and don't plan on getting rid of it either. All right, so I'm kind of taking a conservative approach here. I'm not whamming off big flakes. I really want to see what this material is about and get a feel for it. Any of you flint knappers know, if you switch from coastal to coral, or from coral to obsidian, or from obsidian to Georgetown, I mean, even if you're familiar with both materials and you're quote unquote a master at both, if you are, there's still kind of that period where you're still learning how much force, the different properties of it. Okay, I need to make this hit, but I probably shouldn't make this hit. So being conservative, like this hit, I don't know if it'll work. On certain materials that aren't heated very well, that would break the piece. But I'm starting to kind of get an idea of what this is going to be like. And that's good. That's what you want. Right. Now, this is a piece, as I mentioned in an earlier video, by that didn't sound good at all, but I think it ended up being okay. Just traversing some of this is quite difficult. This was material given to me by Lucas Kuhn. He doesn't mind me giving his name out, so there you go. And he wants some kind of deep south point, which is what I like to make. So, very likely, this point will go to him. Incredibly likely. Why I say likely and not 100% is because we got to make sure it holds together. Doesn't break on us. I'm not used to working this kind of material, to say the least. By the way, it's kind of raining outside. It's kind of it kind of feels nice. It's not so hot out there. Soothing. Sound, I guess. I didn't finish my thought. It's a good flake. I'm saving all these little flakes now. In fact, probably won't, it's very likely that they won't turn out to much anything, but I'm saving them. I'm gonna get a little closer. That platform is a bit far away. How far away it is and how important a strike this is, I didn't want to mess it up. Still might mess up, but. Whew, all right, I mean, you see the trouble we're having getting over some of those areas. Looks like the cleaner stuff might be on this face. So maybe that's what we need to work down to. Is this. Which we definitely have the low area to do that. And the length favoring this side, so why not? Don't really have a great place to hit there, so let's come here. Now my boy Ari, if you're familiar with him, or Ari, I never know how to pronounce it. He's inevitably gonna watch this video. And he said, Jake, you should make a Southern Harden out of one of those. He actually said Southern Harden or, that was a good hit, or Kirk corner notch, but we're just gonna see. I mean, it's getting rough in there, guys. It's getting rough. Marshall. He's pulling out all the stuff into the little bed. Don't be doing that. I don't want you doing that. Got you a new bed for Christmas. My dad did, at least. And this isn't that bed, but the bed that Dad got him was at Dad's house, not here. So this is all he got. That was a tricky one, but man, can you see how reminds me of Talayata almost with how crazy it is. But I think that the further we go, the better it'll be. That's what I'm thinking. There, that rain's picking up out there now. All right, this will be, there's a little seam there, so I don't know how well this will do. It ran. Well, I guess you take what you can get. And we took what we could get. So this isn't going to be a wide point because I want to make sure that it's good to go. Probably going to save this to shoot back. In fact, I may go ahead and do that. This could be good, could be bad, could be everything we want. Or everything we don't want. I mean, that's a possibility too, right? I don't even know what happened. Okay, just got caught on some of the stuff there. Rather unfortunate, might I say. Very unfortunate, which means I'm gonna have to catch it from this angle or from the tip, and I don't like catching it from there. This one's going to be directed towards the tip. Okay. I mean, it did something. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a tip. There we are. Yeah. This face here is a little bit cleaner, but like there's just, it's getting to it. That's the hard part. I'm gonna assume that's thunder. It is. That's what we're going for. That's really pretty. I think this was a good temperature for it at 600 degrees. Any further, it just get too fragile. Part of me wants it to go further, but it would definitely be too fragile for percussion, not for pressure flaking. Two different things, by the way. So we're in a decent spot. That was nice. That was nice. Again, very like stalky-ish. Is that a word? But we'll see what we get. Okay, again, want to remove off this face if I can. isn't a good angle, but just to get some of the mass off. And again, some of these thick areas I just hate dealing with. Because you catch it in a wrong way, you're gonna be burnt. And this angle I'm hitting is not appropriate at the moment. That's better. Now we got some room. We officially have some room. That's good. This might work. And it kind of did. Kind of did. We'll take it. Notice I hadn't switched down the size in my bopper yet. I feel like I need the extra force there. And these are driving off in a weird way. So I'm being safe. Being safe. Alright, I guess I'll come from this side now. Again, removing off the same face. Nothing new. I will say, it reminds me of, like I said earlier, Tallahassee. And this is not easier than Tallahassee. And you can make an argument because it's heated. It could be, but the unpredictable nature of it is what's difficult. Here. And trying to get as much off this side as I can. And I give it credit. I mean, every time I'm doubting it, it's doing okay. It's just weird. That's all I know how to describe it as, is weird. Yeah, it did good there. That was a really important one, and it did well. It did quite good. I'd say we're looking pretty good percentage-wise to getting a point out of this. The trick will come with getting towards the end, especially on something like a harden. Getting those intricate ears will be difficult. Unless you've got a thin profile. I'm not going to take that one just yet. Now, will there be hinges in this piece? It's very likely. would suggest that is very likely. But we're going to do our best to minimize them. That's good. That could be good or bad. That was good, but it got halted on that one there. Should be fine. Thinner we go, the harder it's going to be, because we can't really fix mistakes past a certain point. Should be good, and it was. And again. Here. We're doing our best. I think we should come from this side first. All right. Now, I'm noticing that some things. I am. Are they good things? We'll see. Definitely need the force on these hits. So another big shout out to Richard White, who makes these boppers. Big thank you. As the force on these hits, I'm starting to tell, is quite needed. Okay, so it's starting to get caught up. Now what do we do when it starts to get caught up? We do what we have to do. To get rid of any issues. Part of me wants to come there. Is that necessary? Yeah, kinda. There we are. Thinking about this down here being the base. And doing some thinking as to whether a Southern Hardened is going to be the end goal or not. Just don't know if I can manage it with this piece. Okay. This is going to cross some areas here. And it did. Draw this in. I think I can put this down now. Don't want to hit that yet. There's our little hinge we talked about would likely happen. I always could go Clovis. But would I want to test that? I don't know. Bear with me. That was good. That was okay. That went over at least. Okay. right, so to give you an idea of kind of where we're at, it's very tricky to nap against the grain, but we're doing our best. Indeed, we are doing our best. All right, clipped a little there, but that's not a big deal. That was a good one. That rolled over, even though there's some rough area, that rolled over. I think this one will. Well, it kind of did though, that's good. It's like I'm disappointed yet pleasantly surprised on every single hit that I make. It's just the weirdest thing. Part of me wants to try a Clovis. That's selfish of me, or weird of me. I mean, I can... No, let's try a Clovis. Give it a shot at least. Give it a shot. Kind of need to think about it. The flakes roll a little bit easier off this face. Definitely. I'm able to catch this one. Not really. I guess Clovis it'll be, but you're gonna have to wait to another video. So I'm gonna do some reflecting, think about it, and then we'll see what we end up making it with this thing. But we got a few cool flakes. Again, I don't know if we'll be able to do much with them, but something at least, right? That one's a really pretty one. And a couple other ones, and then quite a number that have fallen too. So, hey, we'll see what we can make, and we'll get back with you. How about that? Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Okay, guys, y'all take care, and we'll talk at you later.